I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm also like, I'm just like a little worried. But first, let me tell you I'm excited. I was not expecting this, we're going to do this story. This entire time, I know it's in almost every review, I said I was hoping that they would, animate the Nogi Wakaba as a hero story. The entire time I've been saying that. And here we are. Just already in it. I did not see this coming. I was like, wow, man. And that's the thing I do like about when it comes to anime trailers. Even when it comes to the premiere of the anime trailer, before the anime's even out, you can never really tell what it's going to be about if you haven't read or anything else before it. You know how American trailers are. We watch them and they pretty much just show everything just to get people to go to the theaters, which is kind of sad. But anime trailers, they barely show you this much. This much. Now, I'm excited for this because I've been wanting to see this anime for a long time. Like, if you guys really want to see a true despairing side of Yuki Yuna series, it's right here. But at the same time, I'm also worried that they might really skim through this as well, which it seems to be happening. Where they skim through the stories where you can't really have time to really resonate or care for the characters themselves all the way. Kind of like the last story arc they did, the one with Mabuki and their squadron and stuff. We only had 3 episodes for them, and that was it. So that's why I'm kind of worried seeing how they're going to do this one. How many of us will also be 3 episodes? Will it be 4 episodes? We'll have to find out. Anyways, Nohi just once again demonstrates why she's one of my favorite characters. Nohi is. Because how she can be so playful, goofy, but yet very smart. She is a good strategy after all. She's good at strategy. And then again, she was the original team leader. And how she can be very serious as well, where you have just everyone is bowing down to her. Extremely smart, talented, rich, powerful. Like, how many fairies she had? She had tons of fairies, and those fairies themselves were also afraid of her as well for how great her power was. So, Noe has always been this amazing character, full of perfection, but yet to be goofy at the same time. It's really hard to do a Mary Sue character, but yet for you to like them at the same time. There's no challenge with her. But with Nogi, it's perfect though. But however, this is why I love the ancestor thing. Some say ancestor thing, I say it's probably due reincarnation. See, Nogi brought them all there. We all thought, having a regular Christmas party. So this is during the events between, once again, the Yuki Yuna second season, part 2, where Yuna is going through the curse right now, but she's hiding it and stuff like that. So she's not her 100%. She's really trying hard to hide it. And after reading the diaries that she's been writing down of what she's been going through throughout the curse, which is terrible, you can only feel her pain despite her putting on a smile wearing a Santa suit. She's in a lot of pain, and especially she just doesn't show it. But the real reason why we got them there is to show them a journal that her ancestor, the first heroes, were writing down, mainly her ancestor, which was also named Nogi. Pretty much, things were different back then, especially 300 years ago when the war broke out between the gods and humanity, where everything was being attacked. There was still civilization, there were other countries, and plus, everyone knew about the vertex. Not only everyone knew about the vertex, and also the gods, but as well, they knew about the heroes, the 5 heroes. How are these heroes? Well, the main ones were actually high schoolers. That's right. As you can see with Yuna and them, they were like, what, 6th, 7th grade and stuff. They were like, some of them just got into middle school to watch, art. they just got into middle school. And this one, some of them are heading out to go into high school. So it was kind of elementary / middle school in a way. Now, that being said, this shows how things were completely different. The heroes of back then, when they first started out, were idolized. They were everywhere. They were everyone's hope. Everyone enjoyed them. But at the same time, for some reason, you have people, despite them they're saying like, I just can't stand these kind of people. I really can't stand these people. The ones where you have these heroes putting their lives on the line, then you have people online just talking junk. Just talking. You're not sure it'll matter, but really, humanity's on the brink of destruction. And here you are talking junk about the people who are putting their lives online. No less minor females putting their lives on a line, suffering, being pressured, could face death any day. But it's your safety. And here you are being a troll online. You know life isn't that bad for you if you have the time and effort to do that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know. So you see two characters that you are probably familiar with, and that is with Nogi and this Yuna, which is Takashima, which is very interesting. Like, wait, isn't she kind of similar to our Yuna? But she's a little bit more aggressive and knows how to fight. Things were different where they were actually training to fight with martial arts and other sorts of training that they also did during the Washino arc as well. Different kind of training. However, their powers were harder to grasp as you need. You know how in the Yuki Yuna we all know, they go Mankai, they do it easily, but they lost something in return. But the better version of Mankai is when they can use it, but when they do use it, they can't use their main power anymore when it runs out. So that's the main perfect cycle of Mankai. So they can't keep using it over and over again. It has a recharge. Now, to get to that perfect spot that we saw in Arc 2 of Season 2, imagine how imperfect it was from the very beginning, where when they went Mankai, it didn't just take a piece of them away, it was literally destroying their body. As you can see this Yuna Takashima, how she was going into the hospital on the brink of death. And of course you saw the other two died. The way they executed this episode was kind of off about it because how they kind of showed the despairing situation. And then they just went straight to the beginning again. It's like, huh? But that's just how it is. And you can see this, the first Nogi, in a way, where she was probably talented, good at everything, rich, noble status, but at the same time, she probably had a hard time talking to people, hard time to really relating because she was very serious. She seeks out revenge for what happened when the war broke out. All her classmates, which she was finally making friends with, all got killed by the Vertex, so she seeks revenge. And I was hoping to see that. But seeing how the way this episode was executed, I'm thinking that they're probably going to skim over a lot of the minor parts that I've read in the manga. So things are going to be a little different. And I'm like, oh man, I'm glad it's animated. But at the same time, I kind of wish they could take their time with it, like, they did a pretty good job with the Washino arc and stuff, I was hoping they would give this the Washino treatment, man, get 3 movies and become 6 episodes, and I would watch them again, too. But I guess we're not getting that, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, my theory has always been, even though it is Nogi's ancestor, I so once believed that it was Nogi being reincarnated, how that Nogi, the first one, wished to be more open up, to be a people's person. Instead of just being talented and good at everything, she wanted to be a people's person. So, I guess the Nogi now we all know and love is that Nogi who's accomplished and stuff. Same thing with the Yuna. We see this different kind of Yuna, which everyone spots out, like this Yuna Takashima and stuff. And how I believe that this was a reincarnated Yuna, one who vowed to see the war to the end. So, you could say that her spirit was there the very beginning and then just reincarnated, and now it's the we all know and love as well. That is my theory of it. But anyways, nonetheless, the episode got me hyped. It really did. It was very entertaining. It was hard to look away, even for a moment. And plus, we got Kiichi Okabe and Emmy Evans' new composing music. You all heard Emmy Evans' beautiful, angelic voice. By the way, I'm sure you did. Of course, you could have not noticed hearing Emmy Evans' voice. So, anyways, I was just geeking out, like, oh, finally! I've been waiting for this. I've also been waiting for this. It's like everything I wish for in the Yuna series is happening in this episode. So that's why this is my favorite episode so far within the season. Because it's everything I've ever wanted within to happen. You know, Kichi Okabe, Emmy Evans, and the Nogi arc being all in one thing. So hopefully we get to see the rest and see how they're going to do it. I'm hoping at least 4 episodes of this. I would like 4 episodes, but probably only 3. We'll have to wait and see. So anyway, just like I did, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.